is 418 right here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220 KHTS. And welcoming in studio, Dr. Megan LeCornu of Gilbertson and LeCornu. How you doing, Dr. Megan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can you imagine? I've never had braces in my life. I was blessed.
Yeah, you are blessed. Your smile's beautiful.
Thank you. Now, I do... I feel like, because I haven't gotten my wisdom teeth removed.
Okay.
And could this be an issue? Could this push my teeth in eventually?
That's a really interesting thing. So yes, wisdom teeth can cause crowding, especially more so in the lower dentition. So the lower jaw, you'll notice the lower teeth can start to crowd. It really depends on how those wisdom teeth are coming in and their angle. If they're kind of angled forward towards the rest of the teeth, then they put more pressure. What's really interesting is the average set of wisdom teeth actually only account for 0.17 millimeters of crowding. So it's not a tremendous amount of crowding that the wisdom teeth cause. In fact, what's actually causing the crowding that you'll start to see in your lower teeth is what's called late mandibular growth. So it's a combination of when the wisdom teeth are erupting, how your jaw is growing at that time, that contributes to lower incisor crowding.
Okay. Now, I remember when I would go to my dentist. By the way, whenever my dentist sees my wisdom teeth now, he goes, ooh. So I don't know if that's a good sign or not.
No, that's not.
But I hear a lot about the overbite, underbite. I feel like it's a natural thing to have an overbite. Is that a big issue?
So everyone is going to have a little bit of an overbite. Ideally, we want to see about 1 to 2 millimeters. Mm-hmm. It's when we get really big overbites that can cause problems, okay? It can actually result in premature wear of the teeth. Some people with really severe overbites and the front teeth are sticking out really far can actually have a higher incidence of trauma to the front teeth. So there are reasons why we do want to correct an overbite.
Okay, she's Dr. Megan LeCornu of Gilbertson and LeCornu, consistently voted the best orthodontic in Santa Clarita for the past 8 years by some major publications. You can go check them out on their website, embraceyoursmile.com. Great website, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I locked in that domain. It's excellent. Or you can go to their office on Lyons Avenue off of Wayman Street, right across the street from OLPH. You probably know it by that indicator. Now, I want to talk about, in my day, there was only the metal braces. That was the big thing. Now, these still exist. Have they made improvements on the metal braces?
Yes. So there are all kinds of different braces. So metal braces, nowadays we have metal braces that are lower friction. So that's helpful. It allows treatment time to be a little bit more efficient. We also have clear braces. And the clear braces that are being designed actually have the same or less friction level as some of the metal braces.
Oh, wow.
So that's really beneficial. One bracket in particular that we really like to use in our office has the same amount of friction as a metal bracket. So there's no difference between a metal bracket and a clear bracket. And that was not the case years ago. And then obviously there's things like Invisalign where there's absolutely no brackets on your teeth at all. A lot of people really like that.
I think that's the route I would go.
Yeah.
My mom has traditional metal braces on her bottom bracket. Is that the technical term?
On the bottom, like the bottom teeth?
Yes, bottom teeth.
Yep.
And it seems like her teeth are getting straight. I mean, it's only been a month and a half, and the advancement is incredible. So I figure that since the time my brother and sister had braces 10 years ago, they had made a lot of improvements to those metal braces.
Yeah, there's a lot of improvements in the types of wires we use. The wires we use now have lower force levels, so that's really good because that has a biologic advantage to the teeth. It allows us also to see our patients less frequently, which is beneficial, especially nowadays. Everyone's so busy. Nobody wants to go see the orthodontist every 4 weeks. So this allows us to extend the appointment duration so that maybe we only see you every 6 to 8 weeks instead.
Right. Now, I mentioned before, I'm lucky I have straight teeth now. But when I was younger, my teeth, you could ride a train through them. They were separate, a little bit crooked even. You guys have a Grin Gangs Club where you don't have to exactly get braces, but it's kind of a monitoring process, right?
Exactly. So a lot of times we'll have patients, ideally we like to actually see patients around the age of 7. So the American Association of Orthodontics recommends that a child first see the orthodontist at 7 years old. And that's just so that we can monitor the eruption of the teeth, make sure things are coming in how they're supposed to. So at our office, we do this Grin Gains Club, and all the patients get to be, they basically act as though they're patients of the practice and they're actually in active treatment. So they get to participate in our contests, they get to get t-shirts, and we try to make it fun for them. But really what's happening is we're just monitoring the development of their teeth, and we're intervening only if we need to.
You mentioned that 7 years old is the appropriate age to really go check and get your first consultation.
Yes.
Have we taken it a little overboard? I know people are concerned with their newborn infants. Could you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it's ironic you say that. I've been going to a bunch of baby showers lately, and I've been inundated with the question regarding orthodontic pacifiers and thumb sucking habits. So, there are pacifiers out there that are called orthodontic pacifiers. They're basically shaped and designed to kind of help facilitate, eruption of the teeth in theory. So they're flat on the bottom and curved on top. It's supposed to kind of reduce the development of open bites or overbites, things like that. But the big thing to know is really the American Association of Pediatric Dentistry recommends that we try to stop a pacifier habit by the age of 1 because we don't want that to interfere with the development of the teeth. What's interesting further is that a pacifier is better than a thumb. And the reason for that is because thumb habits are more challenging to break.
Right.
So, a thumb habit is something that, you can't really just take it away from the kid.
I mean, you can, but
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, thumb habits can be really problematic because a thumb habit that continues while the permanent teeth are developing can cause severe problems. It can cause problems in the development of the upper jaw. So we can start getting posterior cross bites developing. We can get open bites developing. And these are things that we do need to intervene early, usually around the age of 7 to correct. Otherwise, the jaw may not develop properly.
She's Dr. Megan LeCornu of Gilbertson and LeCornu. Like I mentioned, been voted the best orthodontics office. It's a little tough to pronounce, isn't it?
Yeah,
For the past 8 years, and for good reason. Dr. Megan LeCornu ain't messing around. She's Harvard trained, Harvard studied.
Yep.
Excellent. We love it. You can schedule your complimentary evaluation with Dr. Gilbertson, Dr. LeCornu, or Dr. Weber.
Yep.
Today and discuss which option is really best for you by giving them a call, 661-259-2388. That's 259-2388. Or go to their website, embraceyoursmile.com. Dr. Megan, thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a quick break, 4:26. More music coming up.